Picking
Olay!
picking up where we last left off, we were just talking about who won, or well, who we think is going to win the kickoff number one contenders title shot for the WWE Tag Team Championship. And now it's time to talk about the title match itself that will come later on in the evening. The Shield.
All together now, everybody. Who's gonna win? 1, 2, 3.
The Shield.
The Shield.
You really do think that Los Matadors might win? Or are you just kind of doing that?
No, I think for them, it'll likely end in a no contest if that's the way it goes. If it's anybody else winning that Tag Team Turmoil match, no chance in hell it's the Shield.
Yeah, I don't think that this whole idea of Triple H's stable is going to start off their first pay-per-view with the Tag Team Championship leaving them. It just seems really awkward for that to happen.
You kidding me? They're gonna go all the way to WrestleMania with those belts.
You know, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if that did happen. I didn't think that they were going to. I thought that they were going to be dropping it to Mark Henry and Big Show. But now that we don't have that, I think they've realized that they need to keep it on them. Obviously, the Wyatt family is not going to be as big of an attraction that some people, ourselves included to an extent, thought that they would be, where they could be the ones that would take the titles away from the Shield. They have nothing compared to the Shield right now, especially now that they've been involved in this stable. So primetime players who I think are going to get this title shot, they're getting a push right now, but it's not going to matter. This is going to be a match that they use as a buffer between, I'm going to assume, the World Heavyweight title and the WWE title match. But they might actually buffer it between the World Heavyweight title and the Handicap Elimination match. Either way, it's going to be pretty much a bathroom break, and the Shield's going to walk away victorious. And I don't think that it's even going to be that good of a match. What do you guys think?
I think it's going to be, like you said, a buffer matchup, and depending on who they actually put in that slot, we could see a pretty decent matchup. I mean, if they have the Usos in there or the primetime players, I could see them maybe going out there and putting in their all, and the Shield are always good in their matches no matter what. So I could see this as being, if this isn't a buffer matchup between the main events, I could see this as being a hot opener.
I could see it being probably a hot opener myself. In terms of the Shield, I think they're going to win.
Well, that would be a good way to actually start off the pay-per-view. If you have them win the pre-show, and then the Shield comes right out, and they're like, you know what, you're going to get your title shot right the fuck now. You're not going to get any chance to rest. That'd be a good way to, put a little bit of heat on them.
Yeah, and it also gives them a cheap win as well at the same time.
Right.
And if it takes, 3 of them to beat them still, it would make it extremely hot.
What do you think about this, Peyton?
I don't think it's necessary to have them come out and have the match right away. I think you're already having all that excitement in tag team action. I think it's best to slow it down a little bit first.
What would you go with? U.S. title?
Well, now that that's official, yeah, U.S. title could be a good one. Maybe World Heavyweight title even.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's Night of Champions. Why not start with one of your quote-unquote bigger titles?
Braden, what do you think about this match and everything going along with it?
Most of us assume that the primetime players are going to win, even if the Usos win or whichever team really wins here, we know is not going to walk away with the championships. But it is a Shield title match, and they're always really solid. No matter where this takes place during the card, whether it's just a buffer between 2 big matches, between the second biggest match of the night and the main event, or if it takes place early on in the undercard, I think it's going to be solid no matter what. But I don't think there's a chance in how the tag titles change hands here. No way.
Alrighty, everybody. We're going to discuss another Shield situation in Part 7. United States Championship, Dean Ambrose versus Dolph Ziggler.